one of my unconscious brain, maybe. Oh, I see.
Substances. I can hear Tim actually. How about that? That's amazing.
Remember this? A deadline out there. Yeah. Yeah, she told me right here would be
Over here. Yeah, you can hear me fine? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
A little longer. Yeah. Are you leaving? Divorce papers or yeah, neither. No, I. Yeah.
I just wanted to recycle it.
We don't.
No, no.
Okay. Hennepin County Attorney's Office today is announcing charges against 4 individuals who shot peaceful demonstrators last Monday night. Alan Lawrence Sarcella is charged with 5 counts of second-degree assault and 1 count of second-degree riot for shooting at demonstrators. Joseph Backman, Nathan Gustafson, and Daniel Macy have been charged with 1 count of second-degree riot. It is through the excellent and rapid work of the Minneapolis Police Department with assistance from the FBI that we have the factual basis to bring these charges today. I have also been in consultation with United States Attorney Andy Luger. The investigation is ongoing, this matter both as to further charges against these individuals and perhaps others. And if the evidence warrants it, if federal charges are appropriate, I will work with United States Attorney Luger to have them brought. As often happens, the videos in this case are inconclusive and do not reflect or show the actual shooting. Before I take questions, let me comment, because it's an issue that's come up a great deal, about the status of the investigation on the shooting death of Jamar Clark. That investigation is ongoing. Close cooperation between the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension and the FBI. Mr. Luger and I are coordinating that as well. And I can offer no further comments on that because I don't want to impact investigation. In addition, some folks have asked again and again that the videos from that incident be released. It is the view of the FBI, the BCA, Mr. Luger and myself, that it is premature and could prejudice our investigation. In most cases, videos are not released until the time of charging. What we want to do in this investigation, and frankly in every investigation, is obtain all of the information we can without bias from other people's point of view or what a video might show. So it simply is not going to be made available. Before I take questions, I want to say this. I personally, in this office, believe strongly in the First Amendment. It gives us the right to speak and to assemble and to demonstrate. These 4 individuals violently impacted people's rights to demonstrate. We will prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. Question?
Attorney Freeman, there is no indication of a hate crime in any of these charges. Is that something you would look towards if you get a conviction?
video that captured the whole incident, you obviously had to take a collection of evidence. Was his confession to the Mankato police officer? I mean, was there one piece that really kind of nailed things down?
Well, I think the complaint reflects more than one confession. We go to trial on one confession and corroborating evidence. So Mr. Scarcella, and we have to prove it at time of trial, of course, has more than incriminated himself.
How about Black Lives Matter already knocking down your efforts, wondering why no hate crimes were charged out of your office, saying that they supplied video that should prove it, and I know you could explain the hate crime situation.
Well, we charge the most serious offense we can that meets the evidence. If we just merely charge a hate crime, they'd be paying a much lesser penalty. I don't write the statutes in the state of Minnesota. I try to enforce them. And so we have charged more serious crimes with more time. And I think when folks stop and think about that they will be satisfied. I also said earlier that the investigation is ongoing and we're going to see. The feds have got some different statutes and different things. For right now, we have charged with what we have evidence for, okay? And it would not add one iota of time to these people if we also charge a hate crime. Having said that, my review of this file, including the videos and the statements, it certainly has components of that. To people to talk about their fellow human beings in this kind of way, it's simply not acceptable. Some may call it hate, some may call it racist. I call it offensive and all the rest.
Did you ever consider, was ever in consideration having this entirely charged in the federal court where there are slick penalties?
Well, as I said, we have been cooperating. Minneapolis police took the lead, and they did a good job, as I said before. They work with the FBI. I've been talking with Mr. Lugar. We will be talking more as investigation ongoing. We will find out, as we do in gun cases, which jurisdiction provides the most time, and that's where it will go. But all of these cases normally come to state authorities first. And so we have done our job. We have more work to do, and we will do it. And if there is more, if the feds can give more time, I got a better case, I'll be happy to ship it over to them. First appearances will be tomorrow. We've asked for a $500,000 bail on Scarcella and $250,000 bail on the other three.
Do you know if they have questions? Go ahead. Sorry.
Do you know if they have defense attorneys or will they probably ask for public defenders tomorrow?
They already lawyered up. They lawyered up the same night they committed the crime.
Do you know who the lawyers are?
No, I don't. Okay. Anybody else want one more question besides Tom, and then you'll be last, Tom. Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm not with the press or anything. My name is Fred Debbie.
This is a public meeting. Ask away.
Okay, because I was down there the day that he was shot, and I was just wondering. I'm thinking the charges are kind of ambivalent to me because under Section 1609.17, I would say that was an attempted murder, and so I would say, and I'm not a lawyer. I just want to read.
We sure won't hold that against you.
Okay, thank you. So when I read, 609.17 is an attempt statute, and it says that it must be beyond a preparation that someone would have to try that. The reason why I'm asking that, it seems that that's what they should be charged with. I had a cousin that was murdered over in Little Earth. Little Earth. His name is Ernell Lusker, and that happened back in I think it was February 15, 2007. And so when he was murdered, the guy was a Native American guy. His name was Mitchell Osterloh. So when he was murdered, they charged him. I think he was pled guilty to second degree unintentional, I think maybe, which I think is appropriate. I don't think that he planned to kill him. But to me, it seems like if you go to a rally, where there's other people that you are, that you have antipathy for, that you don't like, and you shoot at them because they're standing up because the police killed a black unarmed man, then I would think that was an attempted murder. And I think that, I as a citizen, under first, seeking redress, or my freedom of speech on how the law is being administered, because I believe, and I'm an ex-convict, okay, I've been in prison, okay, and I've read a couple of laws.
Hey, Gregory, can I interrupt you just a second?
Yes.
You've asked a very good question. Mind if he goes ahead and answer?
Can I try to answer it? In a case like this, okay, we tried to find the most appropriate statutory language that fits the conduct as we know it and we can prove in court. Okay? What we have done here is second-degree assault is a significant crime with a weapon which he used, and at the present time, our professional judgment is this is as far as the evidence will take us. Trust me, if we get more evidence to show it, we will charge more. Now, we could maybe, let me take Tom's question and then you and I could talk and let these folks go on their way, okay? Thank you. Yes, sir.
There was an allegation made by, and I'm not sure if it was Black Lives Matter or the NAACP, but there was an allegation made on CNN that these individuals who shot the protesters were somehow, that they somehow did it in coordination with police. In your investigation, did you find any evidence of that?
None whatsoever. Absolutely none. Thank you.
Can I just ask one more question, though, real quick?
Of course.
You mentioned the nature of the injuries were one of the factors in the fact that these are second-degree assault charges. So going back to what this gentleman was asking, I mean, usually you don't hear somebody say, well, they only got hit, the injuries weren't that severe, or did I misinterpret it?
Well, third-degree assault, substantial bodily harm. Okay. First. Full of the difference between the two. On this one, it's a second degree because we can prove substantial bodily harm with a gun. And that's why we've charged them. We have all the medical records of one individual who was shot in the stomach, that we may be able to up that to first degree. But what we have done today, in as rapid a manner is legal and appropriate, is to charge these people with as serious of crimes as we can. We don't like their conduct. We support the First Amendment. We want people to have a right to peacefully demonstrate.
I'm sorry, one more quick question. I'm sorry. Has the mayor been in contact with you about legalities as far as moving the protesters off the precinct property?
The mayor has a great lawyer, Susan Siegel. I'm sure the city attorney can answer your question. Thank you. Please talk to these folks and come on back and chat. Okay? Oops, sorry.
You want to be named or no?
Yeah, Greg Demings, yes.
Greg. How do you spell that?
Demings, D-E-M-M-I-N-G-S.
You seem to have some concerns about those charges